On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype. We make it take flight.
Yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, what go on? A blessed and wonderful Monday morning to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now, me peeps, you don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps. We're going to kick it off with some international news. You don't know, once it involves Jamaicans internationally, On The Spot News Media will most definitely carry it. Now on your screen is a wanted criminal element identified as Fidel Fletcher. He's wanted in the state of Florida in the United States of America for using a knife to repeatedly stab his wife. Boy, may I tell you, the man deal with the situation a certain type of way. We get to understand, say, 16 times the boy plunged the knife in the woman's stomach, leaving her lifeless. Now, he has been listed as wanted in Charlotte County, but authorities are saying that he may be in Tampa, Florida, presently. Now, the U.S. Marshal are also offering a reward of up to $5,000 for any information which leads to the arrest of 46-year-old Fidel Fletcher. And also a $3,000 reward is being offered by Southwest Florida Crime Stoppers. Yeah, man, so the man them definitely serious to take this brother here off of the street. Now I'll be sharing with you a news clipping that gives the series of events leading up to this brother here being wanted. Listen.
A warrant was issued Friday for the arrest of this man, Fidel Fletcher, for a second-degree murder charge. Charlotte County deputies say it's because of what happened here on Selene Avenue last Tuesday night. They say Fletcher stabbed someone in this Port Charlotte home. More than a week later, investigators announced the victim died at Fawcett Hospital, and now they say the autopsy confirms it was a homicide. As investigators try to find him, this also brings another focus on domestic violence, especially in cases when someone's life is at risk. Linda Oberhaus is the CEO for the Shelter for Abused Women and Children.
Early warning signs of a domestic violence relationship, typically jealousy, a push for a quick relationship, like, wanting to move in very quickly, wanting to get married very quickly, isolating you from your family or friends.
Now at the family's doorstep, a memorial.
What the research would show is that women are disproportionately the victims in situations where there's domestic violence, but we also know that men can be victims.
Deputies say Fletcher has connections to Northport and was last seen in the Arcadia area. They say he was wearing blue jeans and an older green Army-style jacket.
And so I would encourage both women and men who are experiencing domestic violence to call our 24-hour crisis hotline and get the help they need.
Deputies say if you see Fletcher, call police immediately and do not approach him, as he should be considered armed and dangerous. If you have any information about Fletcher, you can also call Southwest Florida Crime Stoppers at 1-800-780-8477. Now, there is a cash reward for anyone who has any information that can help in his arrest. You can also make a tip online through a link on our website. That's fox4now.com. In Port Charlotte, Domingo Murray, Fox 4.
Now, as I stated earlier, my peeps, he's from Jamaica. He's from a community in the troubled, war-torn, crime-riddled Kingston Western Police Division. He's from a section of the Kingston Western Police Division known as Zimbabwe and Angola. He's from that general area. Now, he used to work at the JDF Uppart camp in Crossroads there as a civilian worker for years. It is said that he left the island on a visa in 2016, where he met and married the now deceased woman. It is said that they had a verbal turn physical altercation in which he used a sharp instrument to stab her up 16 times, leaving her lifeless. Now, anyone knowing the whereabouts of 46-year-old Fidel Fletcher, please alert the police. Yeah, man. So in a way, back on local soil. Now, as promised, we have an update for you surrounding the knockings and clappings that took the life of this paralegal presently on your screen, known as Sandra Risden. Yeah, man. Now, the knockings and clappings that took her life, it's pretty obvious that it was a hit placed on her head to how the events unfolded. Now, her knockings and clappings is stemming from a family dispute over house and land. Yeah, man. Now, it is said that a piece of property having a house on it was willed over to her, but persons are saying that she used her smartness as a paralegal and swindled the property out of the hands of the rightful owners and claimed ownership. I am not for sure which side of the fence is speaking the truth, but it is said that that is the reason why a hit was placed on her head. It is said that she's from a place known as Blackwood in Top Clarendon, and that is where the piece of land and house is located. Now, it is widely said that her uncle, now deceased, was the owner of the property, and he lost his life from natural causes, leaving the property. And that property, that deadlift as we Jamaican would call it, caused a big brawl. She ended up being the owner of the property, and other persons stating that she doesn't have a right or a claim over it. Hence, the reason why a hit was placed on her head. We have seen this happening in Jamaica very often, sadly so, but it is indeed a worrying trend. So families and friends, please find a more amicable way to deal with your differences other than taking each other's lives. Really sad, my peeps. But anyway, make we continue. Now over there in the troubled, war-torn, crime-riddled St. Catherine North Police Division, this 40-year-old man presently on your screen, a jerk chicken vendor identified as Richard Roach, was brutally gunned down at his home along Old Harbour Road in Spanish Town, St. Catherine on Saturday night. Now Ricardo Roach was at home sometime around 9 p.m. when loud explosions were heard. It is said that the police was summoned by residents in the area and he was found laying face down in a pool of you-know-what with what appears to be some serious corner wounds to the upper body and head. He was, however, taken to the Spanish Town Hospital where he was officially pronounced you-know-what. No motive has been established for his knockings and clappings, stated the Spanish Town Criminal Investigation Branch. They stated that they are now probing his killing. Now, if you don't have the motive, let me tell you now exactly what go on. The old dirty corner boy known as Klanz strike again. Yeah, man. The boy Klanz send him cronies them go do the dirt because Klanz get information stating that his family member, the now deceased Ricardo or Richard Roach, family member was involved in his knockings and clappings. Now the Dan for McVickers Lane, presently on your screen, known as Klanz, get caught up and was in the hospital. He came out on Friday. and sent his goons to most definitely send a message to one of the Nakis and Clappis. We knock it and clap it pan him. Now this innocent man, jerk chicken vendor, Richard Roach, lay lifeless on a block of ice in a morgue somewhere. Lost his life is something we not even know about. You see, in life it just really sad because we can't really choose the family members that we're born into. We have to just come and work with it and try to make the best of it. And now this man who not involved, none at all, in a nothing where I go on, end up losing 3 points. So it's another classical case of can't catch quack or catch him shot type of thing reach him. So now the onus is on the Spanish Town Police to seek the assistance of Officer Yeman Pick and team to intervene in the gang war that is taking place over there in the General McVickers Lane community and surrounding areas. Officer Yeman Pick and team is most definitely needed to go clean house, as it seems as if the only thing that can cool them all dirty kind of boy there is either walk out or chalk out. And of course, we always would want to work with the latter. Get rid of them and done. Yeah, man. Now moving right along over there in the St. Catherine South Police Division of Old Harbour. 3 teenagers among 5 persons arrested on gun and ammunition charges in St. Catherine. Now 5 persons, including 3 teenagers, as I stated earlier, are presently in custody, facing criminal charges following the seizure of 3 illegal guns during a police operation in Old Harbour, St. Catherine yesterday morning, that's Sunday morning. More than 30 rounds of ammunition were seized. Now we are going to hear from Senior Superintendent of Police, the man in charge of the St. Catherine South Police Division, Christopher Phillips, as he weighs in on this latest find by the police. Listen.
They later intercepted a white Toyota Probox motor car with 6 persons on board. 1 man, we understand, ran from the vehicle, but the other 5 occupants were accosted and searched. During the search, 3 pistols with loaded magazines were found in the car. They found a Taurus 9mm semi-automatic pistol containing 15 live 9mm cartridges, 1 Taurus 9mm semi-automatic pistol with magazine containing 11 9mm rounds, and 1 9mm pistol, make and model undetermined at this time, also with a magazine containing 8 9mm rounds. In custody now, we have 3 juveniles, 2 15 years old and 1 17 years old, all from Old Harbour Bay addresses. We also have a 33-year-old businesswoman of a New Harbour Village 1 address and a 27-year-old fisherman of a Old Harbour Bay address.
So another decent spot of work again by the squad of them. Yeah, man. So I go on with that right now. The 5 will get walla and pan. I go say the man will jump out of the car and run a theme all of the tree strap them, and them never know nothing at all about the tree strap that was definitely fitted with rounds stuff up in the belly of the wheel. Boy, me I tell you. You see my peeps, it just goes to show you know that some of the time when a year, the police them clap with some little youth. Cause as you heard from the superintendent, a 15-year-old was involved. A 17-year-old didn't have the car too. So the age don't really make much of a difference. But let's see how innocent they are when I go cast judgment just yet. We are going to continue to stay up on that one here to figure out who are the teens and what is their affiliation, if any, to the badness. Yeah, man. Now over there in the parish of Manchester, the Manchester police have named this 30-year-old man, identified as Romain Powell, otherwise called Romy or Biggs, of a Tapil district address in Kendall, Manchester, as wanted after he reportedly attempted to take the life of his ex-girlfriend. Now, the incident took place along Caledonia Road in the parish on Wednesday of last week. Reports from the Manchester police suggest that sometime around 10 p.m., the woman was at work when she was allegedly pounced upon by Powell, who was armed with a 28 machete. Yeah, man, well sharpened and well beveled. It is said that he subsequently used the machete to inflict several wounds all over the woman's body before escaping in the area on foot. The police were alerted and luckily the police came really quick. She was, however, taken to the hospital where she was admitted in serious condition. Still very much life-threatening, we are told. The Mandeville CIB is urging Powell, that's 30-year-old Romaine Powell, otherwise known as Romy or Biggs, to turn in himself with immediate effect. Meanwhile, the police are presently asking anyone with any information that can assist them in their investigations to contact 876-962-2832 or police emergency number 119 or Crime Stop at 311 or the National Intelligence Bureau tip line at 811. Yeah, man, this brother here definitely is a danger to society. This machete wielding criminal element we only have woman strength needs to be caught by the police and sent off to prison to definitely face the judge for the crimes committed against his ex-girlfriend. Boy, some man just literally don't know how to just walk away. When the woman says she done, just leave her alone, man. Plenty more they out there. So just go seek another one. Yeah, man. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscasts. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.